video, I would be showing you guys or telling you how to market your clothing brand the correct way. Alright, but first things first, we have to address the wrong ways you're marketing your clothing brand the wrong way. Best ways on how to market is obviously knowing your target audience. Alright, but first things first, we have to address the wrong ways you're marketing your clothing brand the wrong way. And the first thing is not putting any thought into your content or your marketing. You're just doing random shit that you see online and you're just not putting thought into it because you think, okay, I want quick money, so I'm just gonna do this, and it'll blow up. But that's not how it works, right? You can't just post random stuff. Posting random stuff, you'll confuse yourself, you confuse the people you're trying to sell to, and you won't attract any customers because they don't have a understanding of who you are as a clothing brand or as just a straight up content creator / like personal brand, because you're not showing them what they like. Basically, you're not showing them, okay, this person is posting food at Chipotle, or they're posting their clothing at Chipotle, and I like Chipotle, so I'm gonna buy from this brand. No, you're just posting that anywhere, any place. You know what I'm saying? Random backgrounds, not aesthetically pleasing background. You're just doing random stuff. There's not any thought, there's not any purpose, right? Anything when you do with a purpose, people will know it and people will show appreciation to it. Alright. The second way how not to market your clothing brand is being inconsistent, right? When you're being inconsistent, right, you're showing the customer, okay, you're showing the customer that, or you're showing the people, or the audience you're trying to bring, that you're not serious about this right now. You're not serious. You're just doing it as a quick money grab. You know what I'm saying? You're not really serious. And when you're serious about something, you're consistent with it. Now, consistency doesn't have to do with posting every single day, but consistency does have to do with a promise you made to yourself. And whatever promise you made to yourself, stick to it. That's really what consistency is. Sticking to what you said, sticking to your word. All right. And the third way how to not market your clothing brand is not knowing your target audience, right? That goes back to the first point of just not having any purpose. The way you have a purpose in posting content is understanding the audience you want to attract, and understanding that, okay, if I want a cool clothing brand, I need to do cool shit. What do cool people do? Or I just need to understand, okay, when I do something like, say for instance, so if I have an SRT, right, a purple SRT, and I'm posting that, right, and I have a chain, I'm posting to the audience that lives in ATL, love SRTs, and they love cool chains, and I'm seeming like I'm living this fast, rich life, that I have all this money, all this clout, I got all the women. I'm portraying that image when I have that certain type of car, that certain type of chain, certain type of clothes, like this, that streetwear vibe. Like that's a audience. If I knew, when I know the audience I'm marketing to, right? And the opposite of that is the first point I said, which is posting random things, right? The reason why you don't understand your target audience also is because you're seeing other brands post a certain way, and then you copy that other brand, and then you see it doesn't work, and you're saying this clothing brand shit is a scam, oh da da da. No, it's just that they understand why they're posting what they're posting. You, on the other hand, are just copying them because you think it's cool, and you think it's a quick rich scheme. Like, no, it's not. It's a process in doing this. But anyways, those are the 3 ways how not to market your clothing brand. I'm gonna get into the 3 best ways on how to market your clothing brand. All right, the first way is obviously knowing your target audience. All right, when you know your target audience, you post with a purpose. You post for a reason. You post at certain times. You post at certain places. You post at, you know what's going to attract that customer. You know, if I wear skateboards with some Sambas and some jorts and some cool ass like white tee, I'm gonna attract that audience. If you know, like I said, the SRT, if I have an SRT, a big ass SRT, right, or a Scat Pack, right, and I'm driving fast, you know you're gonna attract that ATL streetwear vibe. You know that. If I if I go to the gym, right, and I post me working out in at leisure wear, you're attracting the audience that likes to work out in at leisure wear, right? So yeah, knowing your target audience, right, and understanding what the target audience does and what they like to do, where they like to shop, what they like to eat, what shoes they like to wear, the content creators they like to watch, the things like they like to do when they wake up, things like they like to do when they go to bed, just everything. When you understand, okay, I know what to do from when they wake up to when they go to sleep, and I posted it, I'm gonna get them easily. All right, the second way, the best market your clothing brand is, the second best way to market your clothing brand in 2024 is to market research, right? Understanding the market that you're in, or understanding the audience you're speaking to. So how you market research is simple. You just go to your audience favorite content creators and just look at what the content creator is doing and how they're engaging the audience, and then go to the comments and see what are they saying, right? Look at the things they like, they don't like. Look at the problems and solutions, and then you start posting certain things in certain ways, right? And then that will attract, okay, all right, like I was saying, when you start to look at the content creator your audience likes, right? And then you see what the content creator is doing in that video, and you see the comments, how it's engaged, how engaged the audience is. You want to take that from that content creator and put it towards your clothing brand aesthetic, right? And do certain actions to have a trigger in order to be more engaging with that audience, all right? So the third thing, the third best way to market your clothing brand in 2024 is being consistent. Being consistent with the promise that you made to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life is different. You may not be able to post 7 days out the week, but keep a promise to yourself how many days you're gonna post, how many days you're gonna record, or how many days you gotta edit, stuff like that. Just keep that promise. And that will build, right? And then you'll just add on to that promise and be more consistent because you build more trust within yourself, right? And when you build more trust within yourself, you start having confidence, and then you just start doing a lot of things that you wouldn't normally do, right? And that's just off of just trusting yourself and trusting trust the process, right? And trusting the process, right? When you trust the process, you understand that it's gonna take some time to build momentum, but you're doing the right things every single day, and you're learning, right? You're learning every single day. You're messing up, learning things, right? Breaking old habits, building new habits. You're just becoming better, right? It's not just having a clothing brand or being consistent with your clothing brand. It's also being consistent with yourself, your actions, how you speak to yourself, how you think about yourself. Like, what is your self-image? What do you think of yourself, right? At the end of the day, whether you're a clothing brand owner, whether you're an aspiring basketball player, writer, author, musician, whatever, the key thing is you. You are the common denominator in any profession you want to pursue, right? You have to be consistent with yourself and have trust in yourself and belief in yourself in order to succeed, because it's hard to really succeed or see progress when you're not putting trust within yourself, when you're not keeping your word with yourself, that the promise that you made. Because when promises are not kept with yourself, you start lying to others, and then that will also reflect in every other aspect of life, right? And you don't want that to happen, because then it's just a downward spiral of, damn, I'm being inconsistent, and I'm lying to myself, and I'm not keeping the promises I said I was gonna do, or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And then you start looking at other people, their success, and then you start comparing yourself, and then you start feeling depressed and all that shit. Instead of just keeping your word, keeping your promise, being consistent, and not giving up, showing up each and every day, regardless of how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you feel, right? Doesn't matter how you really feel every single day. It's just getting up and getting the job done, right? Once you understand that, life is just so simple when you get up and do what you have to do. Because it's much harder when life is a little bit harder when, you know, you put things to the side, and it just makes life not so easy. But anyways, not to go on that yap, but excuse that yapping session. I just want to emphasize consistency. Consistency is really important in life, in this clothing brand space, and every aspect of life. Being consistent is important, because how you do anything is how you do everything. All right, that is it for this video. I thank y'all. I thank everybody who is still watching. All right, but that's the end of this video. Tune in for the next video. Peace.